What's up, guys? Oh, what a great week it's been. It's been raining on and off, of course, because it is rainy season. But it's been a good week. Good, nice, relaxing week. Binge watched some TV shows that Luke put on his USB stick for me. So it's been fun. But now we're back to business as usual. As the saying goes, I don't really have much to say about the any of the rules, regulations, or restrictions. Everything's the same as it was from the last video. They are fining and arresting people for breaking the curfew and the mask mandates. Like I said in my last video, they're cracking down on that. So, better to obey. Listen to what they say. Stop the spread and all that good stuff. This is a new month. And of course, with a new month comes new challenges. So I'd like to set a goal of $350 in donations for the month. Keep in mind when I say things like that, that's only if you can. I'm not trying to break anybody here. And only if you want to. And of course, if you do that, I'll send you some things in your email. And there are links down below where you can donate whenever you want. Got PayPal down there, buymeacoffee.com/DDC. So go ahead and check those links out. And as always, it's very much appreciated. I appreciate my supporters a great deal. I love you guys. But if you can't donate, if you don't want to donate, I appreciate you for watching, liking, and subscribing. Some good news here. I might as well give some good news. It seems like lately I've only been giving the bad news. Because that's all that seems to be happening with the pandemic here. You know, restrictions and lockdowns and curfews. Oh my! But here's some good news. Something Siem is doing that I think we can all pretty much get behind. In 2010, they designated a huge portion of some woods here as an agricultural area, and now they're finally putting it to some good use. What they're doing is they're building basic, simple homes in that whole area and allocating land around those homes. Hello? Hello? And they're allocating land around that area for crops and people to raise animals. But here's what they're going to do with it. They're going to allow all the homeless people in Siem Reap to move out there. It's not going to cost them anything. They will not own the homes or the land, but the government is providing it for them at no cost. They're going to have, you know, there's going to be basic, nothing fancy, but they're going to have running water, they're going to have electricity. And all they have to do in order to claim one, if they are homeless, is agree to tend the land, grow the crops, raise the animals. They can then use them to sell and make a living off of what they can grow and raise and sell. I think that's a great solution, because I'm sure they would much rather be doing that than be living on the streets. And it also helps the image of the town, when tourists start coming back, because there will be, depending on when this gets done, of course, but there will be far less homeless people and people on the street, perhaps bothering tourists and things like that. But I think it's great. I think it's awesome that the government is willing to do that. That's going to be a big chunk of money they're putting into it. And yeah, I think we can all get behind that, right? I mean, I know there's a lot of places. I don't know of a country really that doesn't have a homeless issue. But many countries seem to be befuddled as to what to do with it, to do about it. And I think this is a good solution. Take some land that's not being used. Give them basic decency, you know, basic amenities. Make them feel a little bit better about themselves, more human again. Let them know they can be productive members of society. So I think it's a win-win. People, when tourists come back here, they might feel more comfortable walking around downtown. And people who right now are living in the streets and underneath the bridges, they will have a place to stay, a place to live, and all they got to do is raise some chickens and pigs or goats or whatever and grow some crops. Do a little bit of farming. So yeah, I like giving good news like that. I think it'll be a good thing. We've already begun the process of doing that, so if I hear anything else, when it's going to be open, when it's going to be ready to happen, of course I'll let you guys know. Yeah, it's a little bit cloudy. That's all right. We're going to make it before the rain. Talking to somebody earlier. If you don't know, down below I have links to other channels that are vlogging in Cambodia. And in about a month, looks like I'm going to have another one. Another expat who is going to start his YouTube channel. So I'm not going to tell you who or what it's going to be about, but I think it'll be something you guys will enjoy. And when that happens, of course, I'll put the channel name down below so you guys can like and subscribe to that as well. Don't really have anything else to say much, so I guess I'll just walk around and talk about random things. This is the way we go to when we have to go to Saisamiki. We don't have to go to Saisamiki today, but we're walking this way just to get out so I can make this video, because it's been a week. Ah, look, somebody says I love you. You see that? Oh, Sunglight wants to know. There it is. I love you. Yeah, that's what it says. I love you.
No.
Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah. It says I love you. goats, little baby goats. You don't see very many goats. Hello. Hello. There's one over there, I believe. I think. They're not out roaming around like they normally are. Yeah, but there's one down there. Yeah, they're over there in this little grassy area. Hey, goat. Hello, goat. There you go. Yeah, you don't really see goats that much here. See a lot of cows, a lot of chickens, but rarely do you see a goat.
Baby.
No, it was on the wall, the writing. It didn't say David. It just said, I love you. That's all it said. It's like that tree hit the building. Look at these nice trees though. They have oh yeah, coconuts up there. Look at that big tree. That's a pretty tree. Lots of nice looking things around here. Normally, when Siem Reap's not, closed, and when it's open, and a lot of people, there's always some stuff to do. And that leads me to a couple questions I had I'm going to answer right now. Somebody asked if you ever get bored. Do you ever get bored? And I'm not sure what they meant, like in general or with Cambodia, but the answer is I never get bored with Cambodia. I still love living here just like I did when I first moved. Still have no intentions of moving back. But because of all the restrictions and everything, there is a certain amount of boredom that happens, but that has to do with the pandemic, not with the country. So I guess the answer would be yes, sir. You do get bored, but it's not. Things are closed, bars are closed, nothing really much to do. So things can be a little slow. But in general, like overall, if I'm bored with Cambodia, the answer is no. Because I know once it opens up again, we start getting more tourists back. It's going to be a lot of fun things to do. It's very common to go out, start walking around and just hear something or see something and go, oh wow, I didn't know this was going on. Some kind of festival, celebration. People are dancing or whatever. So it's always fun. Second question I had is about something to do with a retirement extension on your visa. If you had to show proof of financials when you receive it or when you reapply for it. And that depends. Which way? Okay. I'm at a fork in the road. Not sure which way to go. That depends. Technically, to get a retirement visa, you have to be at least 55 years old. If you meet that requirement, you don't have to show any financial records. When you first arrive in the country, you'll get a regular e-visa. After 30 days, tell them you want an ER, a retirement visa. If you're 55, they'll take your thumbprint. You sign a piece of paper promising not to work. And paying the money for a year, about around $300, and you're good. It is probably the easiest visa type or visa extension type to get here. However, it is possible to retire here if you're not 55 years old. But if you are below that age, then yes, you will have to show financials. I'm not sure the amount, but you will have to prove that you're receiving a certain amount of money from your home country each month. And you'll have to show that every time you extend until you reach the age of 55. So that's the dealio on the retirement visa. All right. That's going to do it for this one. A little bit of a walk and talk. Answer a couple questions. Good news about the homeless. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did. Also be sure to check out all my links down below. As I said earlier, links to my PayPal, buymeacoffee.com/DDC, and my Patreon. And if you do donate, I will send you copies of my books, exclusive videos, and other stuff as a way of me saying thank you. Okay. Same. Yeah. Also, other channels vlogging in Cambodia, as I said, they are listed down below. So be sure to check them out. Give them a like and a subscribe. Good information. Good views. Nice to look at. So be sure to check those out. My social media is down below. And if you want to buy my books individually, I got all three of them. Working on my fourth right now, but I got all three of them listed down below. Live in Cambodia, a guide for living in the Kingdom of Wonder. Factory Rat, Get a Real Job, and a big book of weird top 10 lists. And just in case you didn't know, about a week ago or so, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, whenever it was, I emailed everybody that donated last month. I emailed them a copy of my first short story from my upcoming new book of short stories. I know a lot of people sometimes use alternate email addresses that you might not check that often. So remember, if you donated last month, be sure to check your email. You'll have something for me. It'll be the same at the end of this month. Everybody who donates this month will receive something. Maybe not a story, but I'll send you something good. All right. I will talk to you guys in the next one. I'm going to say goodbye. Wait. Okay, now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, later.